guys, this is Ace back with another unboxing video, and this time we're going to be looking at the Devil Gundam. Now this is one of my favorite characters. He's just so bloody dark, it's not even funny. He is from the G Gundam series, which is one of the first series I started watching when I got into the Gundam anime, and I didn't even know there were model kits at that time, so I'm actually very happy I have this kit. He looks bloody awesome, and you know, actually I don't know if there's any other size of this kit available. Let me know if anyone knows. All I know they have the super deformed version, but I don't know if they have a high grade or a master grade or anything else like that. As far as I know, they don't, but if anyone knows any different or where I can get my hands on them, let me know. Okay, so this is the Devil Gundam, which is basically the arch nemesis, the brother version of this guy, which is the Shining Gundam. And it's actually surprising because by the time that these guys actually meet, I believe he actually does become the God Gundam, if I'm not mistaken. I watched the anime a while back, so it's kind of surprising that they haven't got the super deformed version of the God Gundam and they're still showing it next to the Shining Gundam. But this is an old kit as well. It's not exactly a new one, 2003. So I don't know, maybe they didn't have the God Gundam out at that stage. But, you know, this guy does look really good. I mean, if you look at the pictures, he is very, very detailed. This is painted and detailed out that way, so don't expect it to be like this out of the kit. But you can tell this guy can look bloody awesome if you work at it. And it shows you can move around a little bit, it's got a little bit of articulation. You've got these claws things which can open up and down. It looks pretty bloody cool. Honestly, it looks really cool. Now, in the anime itself, you can have a look at that. So here you have the Shining Gundam when he's fighting against the Devil Gundam, and you can see, look at the bloody size difference. So technically, this guy should be pretty huge if this is pretty accurate, but it's not gonna be, obviously, which is okay. All right, let's get this guy open. So once you open it up, you get a couple of plates, quite a few plates actually, especially for being a super deformed. You get a lot of stuff. So now this is probably, I'm assuming it's going to be all for the hands. Yeah, for the hands and the arms, the shoulders, that kind of stuff. And you get a pretty decent plate for the polycaps. And a little bit of, you get two of these if I'm not mistaken as well. Two of these which are the hard polycaps. Here we go. Yeah. One plate for the feet. Oh, I thought you would have gotten more, but I guess you only get 4 feet. Okay, this is the main A plate. You've got the white, you've got the black, the blue, and the red. And they're pretty chunky pieces, but then again, you are dealing with a super deformed, so it's okay. And to go along with it, you actually get one entire plate completely yellow. And you can see from here, you're going to have to do a lot of coloring and detailing to get all these details out. Which is okay, which is not that bad anyway. I mean, these grooves are pretty deep, so, you know, panel lining it should be very easy. And even especially going in here, getting all that black stuff out, yeah, not bad. And finally, you get the big black plate, and you get some more feet over here. These for the back of the spider. This is basically the big chunky part of the actual spider itself. So yeah, some very, very good stuff. Lots of plates. And surprising, I mean, look at it. You're paying $5-6 if you get it on sale. Worst case, you're paying $10 for a super deformed, and look at how many plates you're getting. You're getting a lot of parts. You're getting a good size Gundam as well for very cheap, which is very cool. The actual instruction sheet is as expected. I mean, very, very simple to follow, nice and easy, lots of different parts. Because you've got the whole big body and then finally putting everything back together. So you got a lot of small parts all plugging in there. So yeah, this should be pretty fun to make. And data files, it gives you a little bit on the character, all the weapons it has, what you can do with it. Not bad. A little bit on the anime itself, what's that all about. A little bit more about the kit itself and the title cover. Okay, so I'm going to start building this guy. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you at the build video.